Hello and welcome to Day After Day Gaming. I'm Kat.
And I'm Bobby.
And today we are continuing our Lord of the Rings Journeys in Middle-earth stream. Except on a Saturday, because normally it's Fellowship Friday. But no, it's Saturday, so that's how it works.
Yep, we're just a day behind. We did not get a chance to stream it last night. Other things were going on.
And we didn't do it last week, because he was playing with his buddies.
I had another game night that came upon me and almost had one last night, but that all got canceled to next Friday. So we're most likely going to move our Lord of the Rings stream to another day. Not sure what day yet. It's either going to be the weekend or maybe Thursday a day early. I'm not sure yet. But we are going to move our stream, just not sure exactly when yet. It also depends on when she's back with me, because she is currently going to be going
staying at my grandparents'.
To her grandparents' house. So next Tuesday stream, we'll see what we can do. We might try some long-distance Skyping for our Turbo stream or something else to see if we can get that to work.
And if not, I will probably be trying to watch the stream somewhere and just communicate through that.
Yeah, I may end up doing like a solo stream instead, just to do Turtles, continue with doing Turtles. But we will see what happens.
Hey, he might get some of the solo quests that only need a couple of heroes done.
Yeah, let's make sure everything looks good on the stream, and then we're going to get started. So we are going back to our hunt for the Ember Crown, Chapter 5. And here are our two characters. We're continuing with Barivor and Bilbo. She's Barivor.
And he's Bilbo.
Bilbo!
So we are on Chapter 5, Keepers of the Valley. The dwarves load their treasure onto a cart, and the warg slayers travel with them along trails between the mountains, deeper into the range. Kolfang follows, keeping close enough to watch and wait, and not lose the scent. She catches the scent of more orcs on the air. The creatures are particularly pungent, but they have no love for the warg slayers and their new allies. Kolfang will wait and watch, and if the raiders fall, she will be ready. The next adventure will be a battle map. And we're inside the Blue Mountains, because if you remember from our last stream, we had to choose between the dwarves and the elves. And we had to choose one or the other to side with. And they ended up being my decision, for the most part. And I think I ended up siding with elves.
I believe you did.
Here's the thing, is I'm a dwarf friend and he's an elven friend. Because those are cards, titles we managed to get at some point. So this is going to be interesting.
Yep.
Continuing. Because I think we have some things to do at camp. Yes, we do. Since we hit lore 77, most of our equipment's about to get upgraded. Let's start with armor. Yours or mine? I'm going to click yours.
Okay.
Oh, you get 3 to choose from.
Uh-oh. So I currently have the Fangorn cloak. See, this also might change what equipment I want to take with me into the next battle. But this is currently the Fangorn cloak. Hopefully it's showing up okay. Let me switch back over. Oh. Wait. I got the one thing wrong here. Give me 1 second to fix that. Got one thing in the wrong place. There we go. So this is our Fangorn cloak. It currently does 2 hits. If I spend 1 success, actually gives me 2 hits with the cloak. Now, I never got to use that skill though. It was kind of sad. Before you suffer wound or fear, you may spend 1 inspiration to prevent 1 of that fear or damage. So that's my current cloak. The 3 choices we have here. We have, basically the same cloak I'm wearing now, which is called the Slip Thorn.
Except I think it gives you 2.
It does. It's 1 success still gives me 2 hits with a pierce, though. That's different, too. I can get a pierce. Also, before you suffer fear or damage, you may spend 1 inspiration to prevent 2 of that fear or damage.
Instead of 1.
Yep. So that's 1 choice I have. You know what? We can just kind of shift this over. Show everybody the 3 options here. Next one I could do is a Windwalker. Before you perform a travel action, you may move 1 space. Before you suffer fear or damage, you may spend 1 inspiration to prevent 1 of that fear or damage. Or After setup, become hidden. So you become instantly hidden with this one. They might have slight glare on some of the cards. Sorry, they're not really focusing very well. Might be too many in there. Let's pull out the other one. See if that helps at all. Focus!
There we go.
There. That worked. Too many cards in there. The last one is called the Splendor Well. Before you suffer fear or damage, you may spend 1 inspiration to prevent 1 of that fear or damage. Before you suffer face down fear or damage, you may prevent 1 of that fear or damage. That's face down or regular. And then after setup, you can also gain 3 inspiration.
Interesting.
Yep.
That's not a bad one for you, actually.
Yeah, I mean, I do have 6 inspiration, so after setup, getting 3 wouldn't be terrible. The hide also wouldn't be bad, but I have so many skills that can give me hide. I don't see a reason for that. I still am leaning towards the first one.
Makes sense, because
with the 2 hits with the
Pierce.
Pierce.
Pierce, and it's like, how many hits do you need to get? 1. He has to get 1 success for 2 hits and a Pierce. That's not bad.
The only thing, though, is I already had, with 2 successes, 4 hits and a Pierce. I guess the only good thing is, with 1 hit, it would give me 2 hits with a Pierce in case I don't need to do much damage to something to kill it.
And it's an agility check. Right?
What's an agility check?
That card?
What do you mean? No? It's ranged.
Agility. That's agility.
Well, yeah, it's agility. I don't have to do a check for it, though, do I?
Yeah, that's how you fight with it.
Oh.
Because you can flip cards, and your number of cards pertains to your agility check.
Gotcha, okay.
Like, some cards have 2 of them.
Yeah. That's true, yeah, I see that.
Mine has agility and wisdom.
Okay. I'm still leaning towards that, but I just don't know because, like I said, my dagger already does 4 hits with Pierce, so I feel like that might be wasted. And I didn't use it at all last time when I had the other one.
No, you did not.
But being able to prevent 2 of the fear damage with an inspiration is the only other thing that I like. I think I'm going to go ahead and keep this one. Let me go ahead and get the Slipthorn. I just feel like the extra... even though I might not use the damage... Or, sorry, the successful damage hit on it, I still feel like it would be the best thing to do, so...
Oh, would you like to go to mine?
Oh, sorry. So let me pick the Slipthorn. Confirm that. Alright, and you have the Greenwood Garb. You get the Everbloom or the Wanderer's Wish.
Okay, so Everbloom increases my damage and fear limits by 1. Before you suffer face-down damage, you may prevent 1 of that damage. When damage or fear instruct you to discard... Hold this and read.
We have a phone going off, sorry.
Frickin' phone that I know I put on Do Not Disturb.
I don't remember where you were.
Read the whole thing over again.
Increase your fear and damage limits by 1. That's not bad. Before you suffer face-down damage, you may prevent 1 of that damage. When damage or fear instructs you to discard inspiration or prepared cards, ignore these effects. It's not terrible.
Okay, I think the phone shut off.
Where's the other one? I didn't know where the other one was.
I think I handed it to you.
Did you?
No, it's right here. Increase your fear limit by 1.
That was one of the other ones, too.
Before you suffer...
I got it. Increase your fear limit by 1. Before you suffer face-down damage, you may prevent 2 of that damage. And after you explore a tile, you may spend 1 inspiration to scout 4.
Yes, I know.
Wow.
I'm really tempted to take that one.
Because you move around a lot with your sprint abilities, so that actually is not a bad card for you.
No, actually, that's the upgraded version of my previous cloak.
Yeah?
Yeah, my previous cloak was explore a tile, and you gain 1 inspiration and scout 2.
Alright, I'll pick which one you want and tell me.
But fudge, I don't know.
Oh no!
The thing is, I don't actually suffer much face-down damage normally.
Yeah.
And though I do have trouble with inspiration and prepared, well, not so much prepared cards, more the inspiration, that we get so much of it, I think I'm going to have to go with Wanderer's Wish.
Okay. Wanderer's Wish.
Then I think I have another upgrade.
Lone Land Staff. Yeah, you get a staff upgrade. Wow. A Maiden Wrath or an Ent Crook.
Give me
You
a
are
second.
such a crook.
The fact it's an int crook makes it even crazier.
It is, right?
I don't want to steal from an int. I think it killed me first.
Might.
Or drowned me in water.
I mean, I could do that too if I feel like it.
Yeah, but I fear
It'd
more.
be bad, but do you?
Yes, slightly.
Do you really?
Just slightly. In
Well,
real life,
we'd have a whole forest out of our side
no,
of the house.
in real life, yes, terrified, absolutely. This game, if I were Barabor, more of the int. Okay, so these are my two.
Let's do it. What you got?
Okay. No!
What?
I don't like int crook already.
No? Why?
1 is 4 hits, 1 is 3 hits with a cleave, 2 is 5 hits with a stun. You cannot sprint!
Really?
You can't sprint! I dislike the card already. Though I can't say I like Maiden's Wrath either.
Maiden's Wrath?
Yeah, Maiden Wrath.
You said Maiden.
Sorry.
I was trying to figure
When
out
used
what
to
Maiden was.
attack an exhausted enemy, add 1 more success. What's an exhausted enemy?
I believe one who's already gone during turn, so if you stun them, they'd be exhausted. Or if they've attacked, they're exhausted.
Yeah.
So if you attack somebody and they retaliate, and
What's Sunder?
you attack again, Sunder is, I believe, the opposite of Pierce, so it's for magic, I believe. I'll confirm, but I'm pretty sure that's right.
Dang it! I don't like either one of these. Because it actually reduces my amount of damage I get with a stun attack.
Oh, no, Sunder, I'm wrong. Sunder is this attack, Smite was the one that's sorcery. Sunder is this attack permanently reduces the enemy's armor by 1 before hits are applied.
I like that now.
So yeah, that's what Sunder is. Had it backwards.
Normally I'd say, I obviously want the int crook. Except for the one ability, meaning I can't frickin' sprint.
And you sprint all the time.
Oh, I sprint all the
You're
time.
like...
I literally cannot use that one.
Okay, so not the end crook.
We're gonna go with Maiden Wrath, even though it does decrease some of my damage.
Wrath.
Oh no, it doesn't decrease, it just changes the damage. I can stand that then.
Okay.
It changes my 3 with a stun, it changes my 4 to a stun and my 1 to 3 into 1 to 4, and my 2 is 3 then.
So, the other two options for upgrading are the Weathertop Torch and the Hobson Rope, which I think are both yours.
Yes, they
Of course they are. I see the Weathertop Torch. Where's the Hobson Rope?
My bag.
Oh, you're not going to use that one?
I haven't been using that one.
So, do you want to not worry about upgrading it this time? We'll get it next time?
No, I'm doing it right now because I might actually like it.
Okay. Do you want to do that one first then?
Sure.
Oh, apparently it upgrades to the Ninny Hammer Braid.
Okay, so I have no
It's
choice
called.
in what it is.
No, there's only one option.
The fact it's called a Ninny Hammer, though.
So, let me show this card off, the Hobson Rope, in case people haven't seen it before. It's when you interact with a token, if you would test Might, you may test Agility instead. When you interact with a token and test Might or Agility, you may deplete this item to convert 1 Fate to 1 Success.
The problem with it is that, well, my Might and Agility are exactly the same.
Yeah. But you would get a free success, I guess, on Fate. Without
When you
spending inspiration.
interact with a token, if you could test Might, you may test Agility instead. When you interact with a token and test Might or Agility, you may deplete this item to convert 1 Fate into 2 successes.
Oh, 2 successes. Ah, so it goes up from 1 success to 2 successes.
Yeah.
That's the
We'll
only
just
change, though.
upgrade that now while I'm here.
Yeah.
And the other one is the Weathertop Torch. So, click up for the Ninny Braid.
I'm working on it. If nothing else, the name at least is fun. The Ninny Hammer Braid.
Oh, the other one's fun too.
The Undersun.
Yeah.
The Undersun? What the heck is that? Bizarre.
Okay, so my original one was you and other heroes in your space ignore darkness. If you attack an enemy in your space, you may deplete this item to add Pierce or Smite.
That's right, yep.
The upgraded version, though, is you and another hero in your space ignore darkness. If you attack an enemy in your space, you may deplete this item to add Pierce, Smite, and Stun.
Wow. All 3?
Yeah, it actually has no ore. This one is Pierce or Smite. This one is add Pierce, Smite, and Stun. Holy crap, I'm definitely
that's
upgrading.
Actually pretty nice. Alright, so we got that upgraded. None of my items got upgraded. My next 78 is the Turkish apple cakes. I'm probably going to take the fire scale, I think.
I'm going to say this. My next is 86.
Actually, I might take the Turkish apple cakes, actually.
Oh, isn't that the item we got last game?
Yeah, at the start of the rally phase, you may deplete this item for heroes in your space to collectively discard up to 2 fear and damage.
Please, keep. You not know how useful I'll be.
But it says collectively. So I think that means if both of us are in space, we only get to do 2 between the 2 of us, I believe.
That is perfectly fine.
Yeah, I think the helmet's okay, the Dust Traders are okay, but not great. The only thing with Dust Traders are, since my might is only a 2, I do get a bonus to agility for doing agility, but yeah, I think I'm gonna try out those Turkish apple cakes. They seem like they'd be the best item to use today.
And delicious sounding.
Yummy. I wonder now what the upgrade would have been if we got one more lore. I could have seen what the upgrade was.
I think I saw the upgrade too.
Alright, so now we are going to continue
with this battle app. Because I don't think any of us want any of our experience bonuses.
Well, we only had 4. I mean, you could get a level 3 one, but no, I'm going to save mine. You're going to save yours.
Obviously.
We're going to stick with Burglar and Pathfinder. I forgot to pull out my Burglar 1 card.
Me too, but I haven't even shuffled, so it's fine.
Where's my Burglar? Here, boy. It's going to be all the way at the bottom. Wait.
I thought mine was, but it wasn't, so ha.
It was. It was the one all the way on the bottom.
Good for you, Gabby. Good for you.
Okay. So we're most likely just going to play this map today. It's probably going to take a while. It's supposed to be both forest tiles. Can you flip the one?
Yes, I'll get in a second.
But if it goes really, really fast, we'll consider doing a second one. It is a little bit after 8:30 now, so let's just see how long this takes.
Agreed.
All right. Our first thing we need to do is read off what's going on. Mental note for everybody, the only reason why I was saying it might be short is because we only have 28 fear at the top to worry about.
We normally only have 28 fear.
In this map? In these maps?
Yes.
Oh, I thought we had more.
No, it's sometimes. Okay. I think the most we've had is 30.
All right.
32.
Then maybe, I'm thinking when we have more people playing, like 4 people, there are a lot more generally.
That is true. So we have Galatir and Onar. I believe Onar is
the Dwarf Chief,
and Galatir is the Elven Chief. And we're settling a dispute between them because apparently they're both accusing each other of something.
They are.
Stuff as Onar's like...
That was our last map, which actually we didn't have a lot of fun in the last adventure map.
No, we didn't.
There wasn't a lot of combat. It was mostly just walking around talking to people.
We had like 4 people to fight all together.
Yeah.
It was a bunch of talking. Well, the good thing was, I was a dwarf friend that actually helped me once.
Yep.
Your elf friend didn't actually come in handy yet.
No, not yet. It might now. We'll see. So I'll go ahead and read this and we'll start.
Agreed.
While Galatir went ahead to gather those elves whose counsel he desires, you wait for Onar and his dwarven delegation to load a cart with the treasures in dispute. You travel through the mountains toward the meeting place Galatir had chosen. The path is particularly beautiful, verdant, and alive. You see the occasional overgrown monument, the vines and blossoms making them more resplendent in a way that seems almost deliberate. As you near the meeting place, the dwarves start to get anxious. The trees yield little to your passage.
You're dropping things.
I caught it.
Surprisingly enough, I haven't dropped anything yet.
Not yet. It'll happen.
I'm so calling for it now.
Continue. We got 2 boulders. One there, one far away.
Good thing I had these prepared.
Okay, so far it looks good on the screen. We'll be doing a little bit of talking back and forth because we only have the one screen set up right now, so pardon us if things take a little bit longer because we're just placing things down and making sure that everything's showing up on camera properly. So, 2 bushes and 1 statue.
I already have some of these prepared.
Okay.
Crap, I didn't
One
get any
barrel. No barrels? Oh!
Actually, I didn't get any of the tiles. Oh, shush!
Oh! Probably need walls, too. Most of these maps have walls.
Hold your horses.
Oh,
Onar's cart is laden with items, not just a few treasures he brought to discuss, but other goods, much of which you take to be drink.
Ooh.
The barrels are Onar's cart.
Ah, okay.
I've got rolls ready. Hi, Guff.
Hello, hello.
Put the overlay on.
Thanks for watching. We're just continuing our hunt for the Ember Crown, Chapter 5, and seeing if this will be more exciting than our last stream, where we had a lot of talking and not much fighting going on. So, you flank Onar's cart, watching for the arrival of the elves. Place each hero in one of the indicated spaces. You may split the party between the two spaces. Each hero scouts 3 and gains 1 inspiration. Yay! We're gonna have this big fight to happen, aren't we?
Oh, entirely. We already know
Huge
orcs
fight.
are coming. Now, give me a second. I want to explain where boulders and statues are, considering those are in our areas.
Do you have the cards for them, or?
Yes, right in my hand.
Okay.
I was prepared.
Just asking.
A bush. After you enter turn any space with a bush, you may test wit 2. If you pass, you become hidden. Good for you. Boulder. If you test to negate fear or damage while in the space with a boulder, you may convert 1 fate to a success. And a statue. You may interact with the statue to test might 2. If you pass, apply 4 hits and sunder to an enemy in your space and discard the statue. Interacting with the statue does not provoke attacks. And I'm pretty sure the only other thing is boulder, I get. Barrels.
Barrels.
You may interact with barrels to test wit 2. If you pass, apply 4 hits and stun to a nearby enemy and discard the barrels.
It may not be in this case because the barrels, because they're Onar's cart, and they're also shiny, yeah, they may not have that effect.
But I'm just going to say the effect just in case they do.
Yeah, just leave the cards out and we can bring them up if needed.
Yeah, they'll be the top 4.
Alright.
And I need a scout.
Yes, I already scouted 3 and got my inspiration.
I was reading things.
Oh, that's true. I'm going to try go ahead and continue.
Oh.
Or no?
Yes.
Alright, ahead, a dense fog rolls across the path. Uh-oh. Something's coming to get us.
I've got the wargs ready.
Let's see.
Mist, I actually...
Oh, 3 mist, actually. This is the first time we've used the mist tiles.
Okay, well, you get the mist things out. I like how the back of the mist tiles are pits. I worry
So
now.
mist, if you would suffer damage while in a space with mist, that damage is suffered face down.
I like that!
When you attack an enemy that is in the space with mist, you cannot convert fate to successes, though.
I can stand that.
So that's what that card looks like. Have you played Talisman? I did play it a while back. I haven't played it recently. She's never played it. I don't actually have a copy of it myself. One of my friends had, and I tried it with them once. I liked it. It wasn't bad. But no, we do not currently have Talisman. But I do know about the game, yeah. I'll set it right there for now.
Onar is just shouting at some dwarves to help. I can't. I'm done.
To help extricate one wheel of his cart from a shallow ditch when you hear a rustling just off the trail. Looks like we found some poor dwarves away from home. Good news for you. Ogruk! An orc with a large hammer emerges from the woods. Place 1 orc marauder is indicated. This is Grot Elfbreaker.
I don't see where he's being placed.
Talisman is on the Switch. Okay.
I still don't see where he's being placed.
Yeah, I'll have to check it out. I did not know they had it on the Switch, so I'll check it out later.
Dang it, where is it being placed?
I can fix it. Hold on. In the back right
Thank
here.
you.
Yeah, thanks for the suggestion, Guff. Take a look at it later.
Hey, he's equal distance from both of us.
He is. Alright, so we can continue now. Is there more? Oh, there's more. An uncommonly lithe orc steps from the forest on the other side of the path, drawing a scimitar for each hand. Too right, Grot. Too right. Maybe they'll bring some elves along for you soon enough. Place one orc marauder as indicated. This is Ogric Dwarf Cutter.
So we have an elf killer and a dwarf killer.
Yes.
Actually, let me specify. A dwarf cutter, and I don't remember what the other guy was.
Something elf killer, I don't know, elf slayer, something like that.
Elf slayer.
Something like that.
Defeat them.
Other enemies appear to back up the two orcs and ambush, of course.
Oh, fudge.
Defeat
I got the scouts.
Grot and Ogric.
Just tell me where the frickin' scouts are.
Oh, in the square I'm in, of course.
Ooh, and these two have an ability. Oh, and apparently the other two guys had...
Flags, yeah.
Give me a second. This should be new. This should be
Do you want to lay the flags down like we're doing before, so easier to see that way?
Yep.
In theory.
There you go.
There you go.
I have more scouts ready.
Yeah, there's probably more. Oh,
Yes.
there's some more. Oh, but only
One.
one. You get one? Man, you picked a
One.
better spot.
And
Hate
it doesn't
you.
have one of the evil
I
flags.
hate you.
It's fine.
But see, you're also closer to that mist, so maybe something's going to come over there and invade you, I'm hoping.
Oh, and I've got a boulder in my space, too.
Oh, you do? Oh, nice. What do I have? A statue?
Yeah.
What statue do again? Oh, I can knock it over on somebody?
You may
It doesn't
interact
take
with
a
might, too.
action. Oh, see, I suck with that.
Yeah, here's the thing. Bushes and barrels do wit.
Of course they do.
I can't
Alright.
do them.
Place one orc hunter on your square as well.
Oh, there's the bad news.
And he has an... Oh, he just has the range symbol on him. That's all.
Oh, then I'm perfectly fine if that's the case.
Action phase.
May I go first?
Sure. By all means. Have at it.
Hunter, please.
Hunter, hunter. Alright, he has 5 health and 1 armor. So you're attacking him.
Yes.
Okay.
6 hits and asunder.
6 hits and asunder?
Yeah. And know what? That was only with 2 successes.
Really?
That's only 2
Well, that's
successes.
nice. And you were complaining about your new staff.
Well, the only good thing is it transferred my 1 hit from doubles into a singular, but that means my stun is not reduced for damage.
So, remove him and you get an inspiration. You didn't use an inspiration either, did you?
Nope.
You got, okay, cool.
Attack the other guy now.
Okay, that's 1 hit. Numero 2. That's the one without a flag, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Got it. He has 3 health points and 1 armor, so 4 hits total.
We're gonna use 1 inspiration.
Okay.
4 hits.
4 hits. Is that your new staff too?
Yep.
On 1 success, you get 4 hits?
1 success, I get 4 hits.
Wow.
1 success, I get 2 hits and asunder. And 2 successes, I get 3 hits and stun.
Wow. That is crazy.
Well, yeah, like I said, it transferred my stun damage
forget your
to my normal
inspiration.
damage. That's usually why I use the inspirations, because
Get
I'm
it
going to get it right back.
That's right. I guess you're done?
Yeah, because I can't move.
Not gonna
Well-
attack.
I
Oh.
can move, technically, but I have no need.
Oh, yeah, scout.
Yes, I do.
Alright. Oh. My guys are huge. Seriously?
I'll come and help you soon.
Shh, whatever. Forget it. Alright, I'll just attack them in my square, I guess. That's all I can do.
Good luck!
Not really. I'm not really going to be luck. Oh. When I test, if there is a nearby orc or goblin, reveal an additional card. That's my weapon.
Yes, and you do have 2 nearby orcs.
I do. Wow, okay. So I actually got 3 successes. I drew 5 cards, got 3 successes. If I do one more, though, I actually have 4 successes, which is going to be 3, 4, 5, 9 plus Pierce.
I'm going to say something.
What?
Do you have the card out that says you can transfer 2 fates into 1 success, since I'm not technically nearby you?
I do have that out. When I tested there are no nearby heroes, I make for 2. So that's true. I don't have to use inspiration then. You're right. And I still get 4. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see. So let's go do this in order first. So I get a Pierce. And it's going to be 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think he has 1 hit point left.
3.
3 hit points left?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, 12. That's right. 9. I did 9. That's a pretty good hit. I'm happy with it. I'm going to get attacked back, but I did manage to kill one, so that's cool. Because I was worried I wouldn't get him at all.
I'm just going to pull him off the board.
That's fine.
But hey, at least I remember some of your abilities.
No, thank you. Thank you. You're right. I forgot that you weren't nearby me. Because normally we all start in the same square. I'm so used to that, you know?
Yeah.
All right. Now they're going to retaliate now. And
Might. Okay.
I'm going to lose a card, too. Bummer. Oh, well. That's fine. Yep, unfortunately, I got rid of the thing that'll help me with might, so... Oh, I got a success. That was lucky.
Yep.
Alright, so no damage, but I do lose a card, so I'll lose the card I just drew. I was saving that for another turn later down the road, but it happened.
Meh.
So I will go ahead and attack him now. Although I have, like, no successes left in my deck now. I think I pulled them all.
You pulled 4. Means you have at least 1 left.
I did get 1.
Called it.
Okay, and I can get 2 successes.
Yes.
Because of you not being near me with my card I left out, my burger card. So that still allows me...
You can get 4 hits and a pierce.
That's what I'm going for. And he dies.
Bye-bye.
And I will get an inspiration for that, and he gets pulled off the board.
And so does his flag.
Yep.
Whee!
I think that's all my successes now.
That, I'm pretty sure, is.
And I didn't pull my weakness either. That was lucky.
Hey, the only good thing is, they both have an even chance of who they're going to go for. Both equal distance. Because they're both technically 1 square away from us.
We've done 2 turns each. Our turn is now over, so now we have to do the shadow phase. And let's see who they're going to attack.
Right, we gain inspiration.
Yep.
Your fellowship is prepared to face the shadow.
Oh no!
Shadow!
Alright. Move to attack closest elf or closest hero. We're the same distance, and neither one of us is an elf.
I'm a dwarf.
I guess I'm an elf, technically, right?
Well, you don't have the card out right now. Yes.
Well, should I have the card out? Oh, you had it pulled out of your deck?
It ended up being...
Got it.
I didn't have any good cards right
So I guess we get to choose which one of us gets attacked.
I can.
Go for it, because you have the rock anyway, you're going to take less damage. And that is with
Guy next to
that
me.
guy, yeah.
Okay. Hit me with your best shot.
Be careful, I'm going to get that song stuck in my head. Ooh. Wow. The orc smashes his hammer against the ground before lunging forward. Spirit negates. 2 damage and 3. Oof. Oof. That is rough.
Extremely. Because...
You don't have to flip a 1 damage face or 1 fear face up because you have no fear. So that's good.
Well, I'm taking 2 damage and 2 fear, I think.
Really? Oh,
I only got 1 success.
Oh, you got a fate.
Crap.
Can you do something with your new cloak?
No. It's only face down damage. Sorry, I'm looking for my things to see if I have anything useful. I really wish I could sprint away, but I can't. No, I have no cards that are useful.
Okay.
I literally have to take the...
2 damage, 2 fear.
The only good thing is I don't have to use any inspiration. Boulder turns my 1 fate into a success, so I don't have to use any inspiration.
Alright, so start flipping and we'll see what you get.
Okay. Start with 2 damage. Flip this card face down.
Oh, that has words on it. I see
Flip
words.
this card face up. Before you interact with a threat token, you must spend 1 inspiration. There are no real threat tokens on this board,
That's
so
okay.
I can stand that. Fear. I hate fear. Damn it.
Is it the one that reduces your attack?
Yeah, reveal 1 fewer cards. During your turn, if you are emboldened, you may discard this card. Keep this card face up. I hate this card so much, and I can't wait till I get next to you at the very end of a round.
I can help you get rid of it.
Greed.
What?
I'm sorry.
What?
Deplete another hero's item without resolving its effects. If you cannot, suffer 1 face down fear.
Sure. I still got 3 uses left.
Then flip this card face down. So I have 2 face down and 2 face up.
No. Yeah, you're right. Yep.
Only one of these is bad.
It's true. Alright, so let us continue. Attack closest dwarf or closest... Well, I guess that's you, unfortunately.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Sorry.
Hey, at least I have one less. I have two less. Damn it!
And wit negates.
Are you freaking kidding me?
Nope, it's wit. The orc attacks in a flurry!
Daddy,
Deftly
shut
bypassing shields and armor. What? I'm reading the thing. I can't shut up. So I only have to use one inspiration. You can block two of them.
Damn it. Yes.
Oh, you cannot use guard, but you don't have it. But you cannot use guard to negate damage from the attack. Well, I guess it's 2 damage and 1 more fear. You're getting slaughtered. It's like the first turn.
Concussion. Keep this card face up. Decrease each of your stats by 1.
Oh.
At the end of the turn, face this card face down. Hey, at least at the end of my turn, I can flip it back.
End of next turn?
End of your turn.
Why end of my turn? It's end of this hero's turn.
No, it says end of your turn. My turn. End of my turn.
Yeah, your turn, not my turn.
It says your turn. I'm reading the card.
No, you're not understanding me. I said until the end of your next turn, you're fine. You have to still deal with it.
Yeah.
Why are you arguing with me? I was correct.
Yeah.
What were you
never
saying?
mind. I don't know. I'm confused.
You kept saying not the end of my turn. I'm like, what are you talking about? Your turn. I said your turn.
Face 1, damage
Ruh,
face
ruh.
up. I can literally only face 1 face up.
Well, then it flips back down.
back.
So
And this card flips back down. Then I get a fear. Each other hero suffers 1 face down fear. Then discard this card.
fine.
Hey, I got 1 less fear.
That's right. You got 4 damage though.
1 more and I die.
What? Seriously?
I am dead serious.
God.
I definitely need to hurry to you.
Yeah.
Please help me.
I'll have to come over to you and try to help you somehow.
Please.
I can go to move in your square and then use my item if you want. Oh, but wait, it only works during the rally phase,
Yeah, I know.
which will be coming up next.
Yeah, I know.
The shadow deepens, though hope yet endures. Strength increases by 4, and she's almost dead.
Things happen. Great.
You hear something in the bushes, a rustle, a crack, but when you turn, you see nothing. Each hero suffers 1 face down fear.
Screw you, computer. I'm halfway to my max for fear.
Goblin Scout just came in on the square closest to you, yeah. With the red flag.
And
the
he's
eyeball
got
flag.
something special on him. Right, I gotta lay them down.
Well, it'll be helpful. Just so everybody watching on the camera can see everything.
Screw you! Game.
It's not doing very well to you right now.
Oh, and this guy's special too.
Well, sometimes they're not special. Sometimes they just need a flag so they can differentiate from others already on the board.
Click both of them. I bet they both have abilities.
I just said they may not. That's all I said. Well, that is brought Elf Breaker, so you already knew he was special. That's Dwarf Cutter. Oh, it was Elf Breaker. That was the name.
Elf Breaker, okay.
Yeah, that guy's huge and armored.
Fudge.
And that guy is large.
I hate this. I hate this so much that I'm entirely surrounded. Bloody heck.
Oh, we were scouting too as well, right?
Yes.
So, what you want to do there? Little Miss about to die?
Oh, Little Miss so about to die.
Might be a quick game tonight.
Very.
If so, it might have restarted.
Entirely. Please be a card that's useful on top. Please. Please. Haha, there is one useful on top.
All right. You set? Mm-hmm. So what do you want to do? Do you want to go first? Do you want me to go first? Whatever we do, we're going to have to try to take out one or work on one of these big guys. And it would be better if you could go first just to stun one of them.
Yeah, I think it's a really good idea for me to go first.
So the question, though, is do you want to work on Dwarf Cutter, who is guarded and a veteran? Let's see what they do first. You cannot apply cleave or stun to that group. Dwarf Cutter.
Well, I hate that.
Each enemy gains extra health. When this group attacks his... Yeah, we already knew that was increased because he did tons and tons of both. He's hardened and veteran. Okay, you can't apply Pierce or Sunder to that one.
I'm
But you
gonna
could
go with
stun
Raw,
him.
then.
Okay. And also veteran. So they have 12 and 3, so 15 total hit points, I think, for both. Yeah.
So what does Guarded do it again? What should it affect?
Guarded was stun. Can't stun and cleave. Cleave is when you hit multiple enemies in the same square with the same damage.
Okay.
Or you hit multiple of the one type.
I'm gonna go for Dwarf. No, it's Elf. Elf.
So you wanted Elf, yeah.
Because I can stun him.
Correct. If we get rid of at least one, the other one will only do so much damage, hopefully.
Goes. Huh.
What you want to do?
I'm thinking maybe use both my inspiration.
Okay, what you gonna do?
We're gonna use both my inspiration.
Alright.
That would be 9 damage. Sunder and stun.
Can't sunder.
Right, forgot, can't do that. What does Smite do, by the way?
Smite gets rid of Magic Shield.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Then there's no point to use it.
Why? Is it part of the skill? I'll click it if it is, but...
I was looking at this.
Oh, I see.
But since it already stuns...
Gotcha.
I think that's all I can do. Yeah.
Hello, Jan Case. Jan Case? Is it Jan?
Jan, yeah.
It is Jan, I was right. We had basically just started a few minutes ago. We killed, this is our second round.
I'm dying miserably over here.
She is. She's at, I don't know, she started taking 4 damage and 3 fear.
Yep.
From the 2 bosses. We ended up getting 2 bosses, like, right out of the bat.
So here's the thing. He hasn't gotten the elf trait yet. Out as a card that we don't know how well, if it just needs to be out or if it's actually just part of your deck. We're not sure on that. So we let him attack me, and he hit me for holy crap.
Yeah, I should have
And then
taken
the other
first
one
hit.
goes for a dwarf, and it just so happens that I happen to have the dwarf trait still.
Yep.
And it happened to be the first card I pulled. So I'm a dwarf now.
Yeah, so she's not doing too
the dwarf
too
guy's
good.
gonna attack me.
She's not doing too well right now.
Is this hardcore mode? No, not at all.
Nope.
These are just 2 bosses that both went after me.
And did a ton of damage. We might be able to fix some of it, but...
I need you near me first.
Yeah, I know.
That's the end of that turn.
What? Aren't you attacking again? That's just first turn.
Yeah, it's just the first one.
Alright, so that was 9 damage, that's it. 9 damage stun.
Yeah, because I think that's all I can do. Right? Yeah. Oh. Okay.
Okay.
I'm kind of tempted to attack him again.
Go for it.
Yeah, we're gonna attack him again.
Yep, probably gonna be coming up. Thank you. Well, she should be thanking you, not me. I got 2 fear on me, but that's it.
He has like 6 health points with free shield, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
So there's no way I can kill him.
Why?
Because I've got one thing here, and I've used... Where'd I put my cards?
Right in front of you? What cards?
No, the cards I just used.
I don't know. Right there? What's that?
Thank you. I was wondering where the heck my cards were. Yeah, we're gonna attack the guy again.
Okay.
Because...
Don't you get a bonus if they're incapacitated or something? You said that on something. I don't know what that was on.
I think it was... a different thing.
Oh, okay.
Wait, it is my weapon.
Yeah, I thought so.
Okay, let's go for it.
Attack! 1 success, 2 success,
Not a success.
and a fate. Nothing boost your fates?
Well, since he's already exhausted, it means I get 1 more success.
Right.
But that's either...
So that's 3 successes.
Yeah?
Okay.
It'd be 7 damage. Stop right there.
I haven't done anything yet. You just said 7 damage, but I'm waiting. You don't need to stun him again, though, so just do the most damage you can do.
That is my most damage I can do.
What am I stopping for?
I'm gonna use my sprint card.
To do what?
Strike. 2.
So that's 9 damage.
I managed to get my special card out.
So that's 9 damage.
9 damage.
She got 7 damage with her 2 successes, and the extra success from him being exhausted. And now she'll get 2 extra damage from using one of her cards that are in play, which gives her strike of 2. And she now gets 9 damage, which actually kills the boss. So that was good. It killed him in 1 turn.
Want to know the very sad thing?
What?
I think there's a single success left in this deck. And I have no inspiration left.
Well, you got an inspiration just now from killing him.
Oh, right. I got inspiration. And stupid elf breaker.
The orc's heavy hammer thumps into the ground as soon as its owner follows it. The orc known as Elfbreaker has fallen. Lore increases by 1.
Please get over here.
Settle down. I'm working on it.
I think it was this guy. Yes, it was that guy.
Yeah, it was that one.
Because he has the sword. Or boot, or whatever the heck that is.
Alright, move me up to be in your square. I can do only 1 attack, so I'll go ahead and attack the boss. Which also means I gotta take damage back from him. Just to help you out.
Yep. Is that enough? He's gonna attack me.
No, if I attack him, he's gonna attack me back and he won't get a go.
Oh, right. Thank you.
That's the whole point of it.
Please.
And I think I can actually pierce this guy, so...
Yes, you can.
Alright. Well, just drew my weakness cards. That's not a great start.
Nope.
Alright, I drew my cards. I got 2 total successes. I'm gonna go and use an inspiration.
Oh, fudge.
What?
I forgot that my weakness cards means I'm supposed to draw 1 fewer cards.
Oh well, too late now.
Yep.
Try, I mean, we're probably gonna get rid of it, so... If you're not dead. You would have been okay, I think.
Mm-mm.
No?
He would have been lacking damage.
No, too late. You messed up, it happens. So 3 successes. I'm going to do 4 hits and then 3 hits, so 7 hits with the gears. Best I can do.
That works.
Make sure I don't have anything extra to add.
That means overall he has 8 hit points left. I can deal with that.
Yeah, that's all I can do. I think I'm done 5. It's not bad.
Okay. And yes, he can attack.
Unfortunately. Come on, hit me. Agility negates. Well, at least it's agility.
You can't take all that damage either.
Hmm?
I said you can't take all that damage
No,
either.
I wasn't going to. I have ways around it. Alright, so I got 1 success. But I can, before I suffer damage or fear, I may spend 1 inspiration to prevent 2 of that damage and fear. So that'll get rid of 2 of these, and I can get rid of 1 more there. I could get rid of 1 more there, too. Nah, I'll be okay. I'll take I think I'm just going to take the 1 damage, 1 fear.
That works.
Save my inspiration in case we need it next turn for something.
That's fair. Considering one of us is going to get attacked next turn. Or both of
And
us.
flip 1 damage face up. Well, I can't do that, so...
Yes, you do. Oh,
I don't have damage. I have fear
thought
only.
it said fear.
It said damage. That's why I said I can't do that. So we'll take 1 damage now, which is each nearby hero flips 1 fear face up. Then flip this card face down.
I don't want to...
Pick 1.
One of these affects you.
That's fine.
Flip 1 damage face up. I'm fine.
Okay.
I know which one to face up now.
This one is discard 1 inspiration and flip this card face down. Well, I lost my inspiration now.
Ooh, that's no fun.
It's not good.
Nope. Good thing we at least get 1 back.
Yep. Alright, so...
Hit confirm. Let's kill these suckers.
I was supposed to reveal an additional card because of my dagger. I think.
Good for you.
Well, I don't know. When you test, it just says when you test if there's a nearby orc or goblin, reveal one additional card.
Yes, you're supposed to.
Oh, it was another success, so technically the fear I didn't draw.
Okay,
So I didn't lose my inspiration.
that's fine. I'll hit continue
Yep, go for it.
or confirm. Well, he's already gone.
And I'm done. So
End phase.
shadow phase.
Shadow. We're screwed, by the way.
We're not.
No, at least the boss is already gone. Everybody gains an inspiration.
Yay.
My question is, where are all the dwarves and elves right now?
Alright. That one's coming to attack me.
Yes.
Wit negates. I can deal with that. What?
Well, you took past
Did I?
Boulder.
Oh yeah, you're right. Thank you. I got one success. Except I have no cards left. I'm going to shuffle here in a second.
Surprisingly enough, I have cards left.
I did not suffer fear, so I don't have discarding inspiration. Oh, the other one's attacking me too.
Yay! I feel bad for you. Agility negates.
Oh, after this attack, discard inspiration. Really? That's all my cards. Gotta shuffle.
Just need one success.
Yeah, because I already got a fate.
Why 5? It's
So,
agility.
agility. Thank you. In the middle somewhere.
And we have to reshuffle a second anyways.
Yeah, I got
You passed.
2 successes, so I'm
You said
good.
to discard inspiration.
I know, it's terrible.
I hate when it's those attacks.
I know.
After
If
this
it was
attack-
if it was after you get hurt or something, I'd be okay with it.
Yeah.
But no damage, no fear.
Threat increases by 4. Hey, at least there's no event.
Yep. Shadow deepens, though hope yet endures. Alright. Rally phase. Now, I'm going to spend one of the item tokens. And that is at the start of the rally phase, you may deplete this item for heroes in your space to collectively discard up to 2 damage and fear. So, actually, I guess it does work for both of us. It's just you can only do 2 of one of each or both of one or whatever you want.
Yeah.
But that's all you can do. So I'm going to get rid of 2 and you get rid of 2.
Well, I know exactly which 2 I want to get rid of. Concussion and Coward. Because I really, really hate concussion. Apparently I'm supposed to decrease my stats. So know what the funny thing is?
Oh, you
I
should have already been
drawing
down.
one
Yeah,
card.
you should have been. Yeah, you screwed that up big time.
Oh, yeah.
I told you it would affect you next turn,
Oh, yeah.
and you completely forgot.
Entirely.
I did too, so don't feel bad. So yeah, you probably would not have killed that boss. I would have probably finished him off. So you could have still stunned him.
No.
I think you would have still stunned him. You would have done hardly any damage, but you would have stunned him. You had enough successes, I think, on your first card to get it, right?
I would have
Why?
only been drawing one card.
Mm.
One success.
Mm.
I can't stun him.
Gotcha. Well,
Though he would have attacked me, and then I would, if I had survived, I would be able to hit him right back, and then I would be able to because I'm allowed to add one
true,
success.
true.
But that's only if I survived.
Well, we messed that up. We apologize. It's all her fault.
Oh, entirely. Hey!
Well, it's true. I'm letting you take care of your own cards. I'm trying not to pay attention to you.
That works.
We should be our own game players, so. So, yes, she should have already been, not necessarily dead, but
I shouldn't have
Should
killed
have-
the...
yeah, should not have killed that last
Elf.
guy. But he already killed him, so we're not going to go back now.
Oh, I can't either easily. Shuffle and scouts.
Yep, I'm working on it. Was a little premature hitting the okay. I hadn't done my shuffling yet. All right. everybody's in our square.
Everybody, yeah.
You're still fairly hurt.
Yeah.
You can't stun the boss.
No.
Would you like me to attack the boss? Would that be the best move here? I mean, I might be able to kill him. That's my hope. He only has 5 and 3, and if I can get a pierce and at least 2 successes, I kill him.
Yeah.
The question is, are you okay with that?
Either that or I know I could kill him.
Yeah, but I'd rather you stun some of the other 2 guys.
That is fair. You go first then. Because at least you got the pierce without having to spend any time. And you could draw more cards.
Did terrible, but...
Yeah, you did.
Okay. So the only thing I can do, I can spend an inspiration, but I'm still not going to kill him. Actually, wait. Yeah, still not going to kill him. I'm going to get him down to 1 hit point. He's going to retaliate against me.
Oof.
But I could potentially do this, and I could become hidden. If I use this card.
Okay.
After our test.
Okay.
So I think I'm going to actually do that this time. So I'm going to spend the 1 inspiration I got to get
2 successes?
2 successes, which is still going to be 4 hits plus a pierce. It doesn't kill him, but now I'm going to gain hidden.
This one. And the enemy can...
That goes away. Yeah, sorry. Go ahead. Thank you.
Agility negates. Before this attack, flip 1 damage face up.
I don't have damage. I got rid of it.
Mm.
Only have 1 fear left. But I'm actually going to use my hide. If I'm attacked, before you test, prevent all damage and discard this boon.
Okay, so you're not preventing
I only have to worry about the
damage.
2 fear.
Yep, you only have to worry about that. And it's only agility, so 4 cards for you to draw. I think.
Yeah. Wow, only got 1. Oh, but the rock.
Yes, the rock.
So I
You're
prevent it
fine.
all.
What happened? You're the one getting attacked.
Well, it's kind of what I was doing to help you with that. I was really hoping to kill him, but I did it, so you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and attack him again.
Go for it.
Unless I don't think I can kill the other two. I'd rather you try to stun both of those guys during your turn.
I'm planning to.
Okay, that way they can't hurt us back. So I'm going to attack him again now. All I need is 1 success now.
Yeah.
And I got 2 successes. So that gives me 4, 5, 6, 7 plus a pierce. He's really dead.
Extremely.
And I actually get an inspiration for doing that, so yay. Needed that, because having terrible luck otherwise. Alright, the gangly orc drops his blades. He topples and lies still. The orc known as Dwarf Cutter is no more. Lore increases by 1.
That's at least pretty good.
Yep. With their leaders defeated, the attack wavers. There are still some stragglers to deal with, but you can likely handle them while proceeding. Through the fog, you see dark shapes approaching. You ready your weapons, but as the fog clears, the shapes resolve into the forms of Galatir and several other elves. "We heard fighting," Galatir says, as his elves take aim into the woods, looking for more foes. "But you seem to have taken care of things." Discard the mist tokens. Mist tokens go away.
Okay. That's pretty good, at least. Somewhat.
Yeah, right? Onar strides forward. He wears a somewhat finer chain shirt than when you first met him. "Galatir, you missed the excitement. Place a person token as indicated in the first closest miss spot.
I'm happy I got a dwarf out now. Because I think I'm actually going to need to know who these are.
Galatir, clad in a cloak of green and gold, nods solemnly. I'm here now, Onar, he says. We may as well conduct our business rather than travel further still. He directs his gaze at you. As we cannot agree about the ownership of these treasures, this neutral party will determine who should take each. Place a person token as indicated. Objective updated. Negotiate between the elves and the dwarves. We still have enemies, right?
We still have enemies.
Okay. Why aren't they helping us? Bastards. You will need to decide whether Onar or Galatir should receive each treasure. Remember, you can use the Chronicle to recall information you have learned.
What the fuck is the Chronicle?
It's a book down here, I think. See that? Yeah, it's right here. So you can go back and read about stuff. And you can go back to the other stories and say, like, okay, who should get what kind of thing.
We definitely need to go back to that later when we get over there. My turn now.
Yes, your turn. We still have 2 enemies left. Who are you attacking first? This one has... The scout has 6 health, 2 armor.
I think I'm going to attack the Marauder first.
Let me just see if you can stun them first. That's probably a good thing to know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Extra health and extra armor is all for that one.
Marauder first?
I'm looking. He's just large. He just gets extra health.
Yeah, thought so.
Okay, Marauder first.
Gift man. Okay, I got 1 success. How much hit points does he have? 9?
Well, if you count the...
Fateless.
Okay.
He dies.
Well, I need no damage. Tell me information.
9 Sunder Stun. Sorry.
So I'm just like, jumping ahead and saying, he's dead!
Yeah, because it's 4 successes right there.
There you go.
Confirm.
Thank you.
I love Fateless.
Alright, you get an inspiration.
And he
yeah.
goes off the board.
You're almost maxed out on inspiration, or... If you kill the other one...
I'm giving it to you.
Can I get it? Yeah, I was going to say, can I get it?
Actually, why don't you take the one I just got?
You sure? Okay. That'll be helpful. We both have 2 that way.
Then
just
I'm going
case.
to attack the other guy.
Alright. Oh, he moved! There he goes. What are you going to hit him with?
Good question.
Nothing. A success. And another success.
So that's 2. So 3 and a stun.
What's the card that's face up doing?
I have to spend inspiration with interacting with threat token.
Got it.
So they're kind
No,
of
it's
useless right
fine.
now.
Just want to make sure what it was.
And this guy hasn't been attacked previously, so I don't get an extra success. So yeah, all I get is 3 hits and a stun. Kind of happy I attacked the other guy now.
So no damage, huh?
No damage. No real damage.
I guess you got 1 hit point of damage on it.
Well, not as good as my other attack, but I kind of like that I killed the guy that was large.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so you're done, I'm done, we're done. Next turn?
Yep.
Your fellowship is prepared to face the shadow. Each hero gains an inspiration.
And now we're equal.
Yep.
And event.
The shadow deepens, the hope yet endures, threat increases by foe.
I'll get people ready.
Bilbo's foot snags on an outstretched root. You lose your balance, pinwheeling your arms as you fall. Seriously? Bilbo or another hero in Bilbo's space tests agility of 2. If you fail, Bilbo suffers 2 face down damage. Why is it another hero? Is it... I guess another hero can test it, but they will fall on you and hurt you? Is that what... That's how it reads, right?
Yeah.
Silly little...
Thing is, I don't think there's another success on my deck.
No. I'm going to have to shuffle, so I only have 1 card.
You do it.
Which is weakness.
Well, at least you get to draw 4 cards. I get 3.
Stupid agility.
I like how it's just you has to suffer it.
I know, right?
The only sad thing is I kind of wish I was suffering it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, because I kind of can immediately prevent 2 damage. That's face down.
Like, oh. Well, then why didn't you do it?
Because you suffered the damage
That's true, I still suffered the damage, true. Alright, well, I got absolutely no successes. But I could go ahead and spend an inspiration Before I suffer the fear or damage, I may spend 1 inspiration to prevent 2 of that fear and damage. So I can just get rid of it, I would think.
Yeah.
By spending an inspiration. Seems like a good,
I'm seriously upset that I wasn't getting attacked.
Whatever. Oh, actually I should have drawn an extra card too.
Should have.
Oh well, too late.
Goblin Scout.
Place a Goblin Scout on that sparsh.
With a higher level flag.
Yep.
Where's the other guy coming in?
Right there.
Ruffian, right where the guys are.
Son of a... Alright, rally phase.
Could I ask what this guy down here is?
What? Yeah, I'll get to it in a second. Do you want me to use another cake for you? I have 2 left, so I only have 1 fear, but I'll get rid of it if you want to get rid of 2 of yours.
Kind of want to, because I don't know what's about to come.
That's fine. I feel like it's better just to use them, so... We hardly ever use items anyway. Although, we hardly ever needed to until, like, now.
I'm gonna get rid of 1 fear and 1 damage.
Not your face-up one?
Well, it's not like my face-up one's doing much hurt.
Well, but there could be a thing coming up. I don't know. I'll just have to do it.
No, I actually agree with that statement. I'll get rid of that. Anyways, my fear is technically 1 more higher, so.
Alright, I'm preparing Quick Thinking, which is, after you prepare the skill Scout 2, after you discard a boon, you may discard the skill to gain a different boon. But I just want to do it to get Scout 2.
Makes sense.
Okay. So this turn. Somebody needs to kill the one guy.
Yes. And
so that the other person can probably go to the ruffian square and be ready to talk. The question there is, would it be better for it to be you because you're the dwarf one right now, and I'm not elf? Or would it be better just for me to go because I don't have the bonus, so it's even? You know what I'm saying? If you're a dwarf, you might have to side with him. I don't know.
Fair.
I don't know. So I don't know which way you'd prefer to go.
I think you should head for the ruffian because if I kill this guy, I can sprint here and attack him.
Okay, let's do that.
So I guess
I like that idea. That sounds like a plan.
We'll attack the guy in our square with the eyeball. Though I do have to ask, what does the other guy have?
Which one?
That guy.
This guy? Oh, sorry. I forgot to hit continue. Action phase.
I want to know what his abilities are.
No, you're fine. You're fine. Just huge.
Just
6 and 1.
Okay, then
that's not terrible.
Go with the other guy then.
Yeah, huge and armored.
Yeah, that's a fun time.
Okay. Even if you don't kill him, if you at least stun him, then I can still move out of the square on this turn, and you can still sprint if you want to get to the other guy. So
he is now stunned with 3 hits.
Just 3 damage total?
Yeah, because that's all I can do.
Stunned. Okay. I mean, unless you'd rather just kill him and not attack the other guy, but it's up to you.
I'd rather kill him to get 1 person off the board, truthfully.
Although you can move to the other square, though, and stun him, but you wouldn't get attacked at all next turn, is all.
We're going to do that, actually. That makes much more sense. We're going to sprint to here.
Okay.
Using that card. Oh, and I get an inspiration. And then I'm going to attack.
Okay.
Well,
what?
1 inspiration, and he becomes stunned with 3 hits.
Again. What was it now?
Stunned and 3 hits.
Okay.
I didn't do a lot, so.
That's fine. It's better than nothing. I mean, they're both stunned now. They can't do anything.
That's fair. And I drew both my weakness and my fateless card.
Cool. So, technically, if you want me to, I actually could attack that guy, and I have a sprint 1 as well. I could attack the guy that's in our square now and then move the other one and still attack the other guy if you want. I do lose my high level card, but I'll do it. Because I don't need the boon right now. The only thing this gives me is an extra boon of whatever I want. But I'm thinking that may be useful because if I can get him off the board and then sprint, and then get up there and kill it, or at least attack. I don't know if I want to kill him.
Yeah,
but he's probably not. I could probably kill him actually.
Oh yeah.
So I'm going to attack. Which guy is it?
Eyeball.
Eyeball. This one. I'm going to attack the guy that's in our square now.
Take 6 hits overall or 4 with a pierce.
Well, I got 2 hits, which is 4 hits with pierce.
Oh, that works. Bye-bye.
So that kills him.
Then you are heading that way.
And I get inspiration. And yes, I'm going to use this card now to sprint 1.
Don't forget you get inspiration.
For what?
For killing the guy?
I got it.
Okay.
I thought there was another one you were talking about. I was confused.
Screen.
Huh?
Came on the screen.
Yeah, I just didn't click continue yet. But no, I got it. Thank you. Before I interact... Oh, that's when I interact. And then I will attack... This guy? Yeah, that guy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not near you anymore.
Nope.
Okay, so I get free hit if I get a fate.
2 fate.
2 fate, I mean, yeah. Thank you.
Well, there's 2 fate.
I just did a terrible, terrible draw.
Yes, you did.
I got all fate, pretty much. No hits. Well, I get 1 success, but I will go ahead and spend 1 inspiration to get a second success. That way I can do 5 damage to him, 3 and 2, which will kill him.
Bye-bye. And then you get the inspiration right back.
That's true. That's why I was like, I'll just go ahead and spend it to get rid of him.
Bye-bye, Ruffian.
Ugh, terrible, terrible draw.
And an event's about to happen.
I know. That's the only thing that has me worried. Are we all done? Yeah, I guess that's it. I did 2 moves, you did 2 moves. We just both sprinted is all. Shadow phase!
I worry.
I know, right?
I very much worry. Especially since they all seem to be popping up right here.
I know you're in the square.
Yep. Hoping they can't attack me this turn, but they can attack me next turn.
Alright, we get an inspiration.
Yeah.
Shadow deepens, hope yet endures, threat increases by 4. Now an event happens, but it might be me getting something again.
The elves and dwarves.
Oh wait, something different. The strain of the situation here in the mountains begins to weigh on you. The elves and dwarves seem unable to cooperate, and the orcs aim to take advantage of this division. You fear mending things will be no small feat. Each hero tests 2 spirit. Each hero who passes gains 1 inspiration. Each hero who fails discards an inspiration.
There's like no way to succeed without using inspiration right now. Oh wait, never mind. I actually somehow managed to do it. I get inspiration.
Did you pass?
Yep.
How'd you pass? You had 2 successes. Oh wait, I get a...
3rd card.
I get another
4th card, actually.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to have to spend an inspiration.
And then get it right back.
And then get it right back, yeah.
It's better than discarding one.
Yeah, exactly.
And just losing one.
Exactly.
Better have the exact same amount.
Oh, that was it. Rally phase.
That wasn't bad.
No, I was expecting much worse.
Oh, I was too.
But we're running out of turns, so we have 3 turns left.
Mind if I go then?
Well, we need to reset our decks.
Yes.
And the question I was about to say was,
Actually,
I have the food left. I kind of want to save it. Oh, we're not near each other. You're right. So I'm going to save it anyway. Sorry.
Pretty much.
So we need to test here, and then I will have to just try to talk to the guys and see what I can do.
Pretty much. Mind if I go first and head up towards you?
No, I'm doing this one, which is preparing the skill I get a Scout 2.
Okay.
Okay. Action phase.
Okay, I'm gonna attack the guy in my square.
Attack the guy in your square. Do it. 1 success, 2 successes. There you go. Are you going to spend any inspiration to kill him? Because I feel like you can.
Yeah, I'm going to.
Just 1?
Just 1. That's all I need.
6 damage?
7 with stun.
Okay. He's dead. You get another inspiration back.
So I get the inspiration I just lost.
You did.
Now I'm back to full.
There you go. So what's next?
Well, bye-bye to this guy first.
Thank goodness, but we're probably going to have more next turn, but...
Walking straight to you.
No sprint?
No.
So that ends your turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just walking.
So I will interact. Okay. We're hunting for the Ember Crown.
Yeah.
The elves have the Ember Crown.
At least they know the certain location of it, apparently.
Dwarves never told us they do. So I feel like we're going to have to be careful with the elves.
Yeah. And the dwarves.
Well, we're going to be careful that we're going to have to kind of give more to the elves, I feel like.
Just slightly.
But we'll have to figure out a way to make it good for both of them, so which one? I don't know which one's which. That's Onar. Well, I guess...
I'd probably say remind us of claims.
Well, I was going to interact with Galatir first. So let us remind us of your claim to the treasures. Galatir exhales slowly. You feel he must have given this explanation many times and is weary of it. Long ago, these mountains were, like many places, under attack by the forces of evil. While my people mustered to fight back, we asked the dwarves to keep some of our treasured possessions safe, with the understanding they would return them when peace reigned again. But the dwarves were eventually driven from their halls here, and their tunnels were brought down, and the treasures were thought lost. Okay.
Oh, and you can keep asking him stuff about
Yeah.
them too.
I know, I figured would. So, should we ask what matters most to him or ask Marinil about Galatir? Who's Marinil?
He's the girl we saved.
Oh, that's right. Let's ask what matters most to him, I feel like would be a good thing to
because
ask.
Marinil kind of might have bias perspective.
An object is worth the dedication invested in it, Galatir explains. The knowledge that informed it, the spirit of they who crafted it, the details instilled in it. It really didn't answer the question, but...
No, it didn't.
No, that was it.
Okay, so I guess your second action now.
Let me talk to Onar. Let's remind us of the claim just so we have it all, because we don't have to look back necessarily. These mountains have long been the home of some dwarves. Broad beams or otherwise, Onar explains. Our halls resisted sieges by orcs and by Angmar. And when the darkest days befell my ancestors, they secured what was most important to us deep in the mountain. We even helped the elves, since they are not the sort to build such defensible holds as these. The treasures before you now were gifts as thanks for our effort in those times. Well, they both have different stories there.
It kind of sounds like some of it was a treasure.
Yeah.
Like, some of it actually... It sounds like the elves actually had things that belonged to them there,
But they also might have given them some...
Given them some
trinkets
stuff.
too, yeah.
Trinkets.
So let's ask Onar what matters most to him, I guess.
Yeah. Because he might give us a non...
You see this? Onar asks, lifting a heavy pendant from his chest. It is a stylized sort of hammer with Kuzdul etched into it?
Yeah.
This is heritage. My people are a proud people, and we have brought much into this world, not to mention taken our share of villains out of it. I have to preserve their legacy so that future generations may still know our deeds.
Wow.
Yeah,
Both of
that's
you
it.
guys suck.
I know, right?
With answers.
It's terrible answers. Well, I'm done. I can't
Yeah,
do
neither one
anymore.
of us can.
So, okay.
Event time.
Yeah, I know.
You gain inspiration now.
Not sure.
I can't.
You're full?
Yep.
Okay, Shadow deepens, the hope yet endures, threat increases by 4, and we get the event of... Beravor comes upon a goblin trap set in tall grass to catch you unawares. You set about deactivating it safely. Beravor tests a wit of 2.
Screw you.
If you fail, a hero in Berevor's space suffers 1 face down damage and 1 face down fear.
Do you notice it doesn't say Beravor?
It doesn't, yeah, it's funny, isn't it?
I got 1.
Now I better use an inspiration. Whoa!
Yes.
She passes.
I'll use an inspiration since I'm full on.
Yeah.
And because I don't want you suffering 2 face down fear and damage.
I'm not going to suffer. Oh, I guess I would.
Yeah, because it isn't
you're in my
bearable.
square now. Yeah, you're right.
Weird how they're all affecting you.
Well, it could be technically just as a hero. It could still be you, I think.
Yeah, I guess so. Now reshuffle and scout 2.
My cup is very wet today. Dripping.
Well, you have used that card for multiple things today.
Did I already shuffle my deck? Did I not use any cards?
You didn't use any cards.
I guess I didn't.
Yeah, not this turn.
No, I still scout. I have 4 cards, though, but I could always lose one. If I need to. We only have 2 turns left, and then we lose the game, so we're going to have to decide on this turn what we're doing.
Yeah, unless something crazy happens with the event coming up.
True.
I worry for said event. Said event happens next turn.
Alright, I'm going to get rid of this one and put this one in play. Alright.
Did you finally get Elf Friend?
I did. Thought it might be useful.
I agree.
Maybe. I don't know.
I agree. Start the negotiations? Do you want to, or should I? We're leaning more towards elves, so I think
Just
you
because
should.
I think they have the Ember Crown.
I think you do too, so I think you should do it.
Well, the only thing I can do here, though, is ask Marinol. I think I have to go talk to Onar to start the negotiation.
Yeah, Onar does.
Should I ask Melanir? I guess it wouldn't hurt.
I say do it.
Or Marinol.
Mirano.
Marinol pulls her cloak tight around her. My father would never say it, she says quickly, but on many nights I find him gazing rather wistfully westward. My people live a very long time. You know, I am among the youngest here, and yet I would bet I am twice the age of any of you. My father is even older, and many of the elves who have touched his life are already gone from Middle-earth. What does that have to do with anything?
Good question.
Okay, we're just going to have to start the negotiation, I think. Because I don't know what else to do.
Very well, let's get this over with, Onar says. He waves forward his dwarves, each bearing a different item. We found all that might interest you. Most else is raw metal and gems unworked, or dwarven weapon and armor. Onar will present treasures from their recently discovered vaults, treasures that once belonged to the elves. It will be up to you which party gets each item.
Ugh.
They will be more concerned about some items than others, so choose carefully. Does that mean I have to start searching for items?
I don't know yet. Hold on. One of Onar's dwarves presents bracers of what you at first take to be silver, but the dwarves regard them with too much reverence for that. Mithril, mined by my people, probably in our mines in Moria in better times, Onar says proudly. Galatier appears pensive. He carefully lifts one of the bracers and inspects it up close. Though the metal is surely valuable, the shaping of them look uneven, and they have little embellishment. Yes, mithril indeed, and fine as armor goes, he muses, indicating the curve of the bracers. They may be unfinished, or the maker's first work, but the mithril itself would have been a valued gift nonetheless. Lore increased by 1.
It seems like dwarves want it more.
I think so. I don't think he cares about it as much.
No, he's pensive. Doesn't seem as...
Is that it?
I think we have to choose who gets it now. Oh, it's my
How?
turn.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Click him.
Okay. So give the bracers to Onar?
Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna choose. Because he seems much more interested in them.
Yeah, that's fine.
Especially since they sound like they more belong to him, considering the mithril is where they farm.
Ha! It's a good choice you've made. Mithril like that is hard to come by, especially these days. Onar begins to hand the mithril bracers to one of the other dwarves, but then changes his mind and claps them onto his forearms. Galatier's expression is impassive, but he does not seem pained by this loss.
Yeah, thought so.
Alright.
One of Onar's dwarves present a large, leather-bound book with pages of vellum. The words within are in a graceful hand, and Sindarin,
yeah.
as near as you can tell, Onar scrutinizes it a moment, searching for how to describe it. A book, he finally announces. Galatier flips slowly through a few pages. From what you can see, it's a herbarium, or at very least a highly detailed record of plants, and you guess some of their uses. There is vast knowledge here. I recall when my friend working on this very volume, long gone these many years.
Lore
We're definitely
increases
giving
by
it to
1.
man.
Galatir?
Give it to the elves.
Yeah, I think so too. I guess we're done though. That's it, right?
I still got a turn.
You still got a turn left?
All I did was give Arnar the
That's right,
braces.
that's right. So give that to the elf.
Oh, yeah.
Give the book to Galatir. This is truly a great gift, says Galatir with great sincerity. I may yet find wisdom I have forgotten, and if not that, good memories. Onar seems to have already forgotten about the book. Not surprising.
Yeah, dwarves don't like books for the most part. I don't like this next item, though.
One of Onar's dwarves presents a broad wooden panel with a scene etched into it. Last thing, Onar grunts, it appears to depict elves and dwarves fighting against an army of the Dark Lord's forces, or perhaps those of Angmar. The figures, despite being bound to wood, look as if they are in the midst of motion. Ha! A great battle! Look at him heft that axe, Onar crows, pointing at the most important-looking dwarf in the scene. Galatir nods. Indeed, a triumph of composition on the past of the Maker, or part of the Maker. He says little else, but you realize that one of the figures in the etching looks, if you aren't too much mistaken, not unlike Galatir himself.
Oh, crap.
Lore increases by 1.
I think we're going to do this on the elves.
I think that's our turn, though.
Oh,
We have
crap.
to wait a turn, and something might happen in 24.
Hit it.
All right.
But again, I think we have to give it to the elves.
Yeah, I think so. I would agree. They got the mithril. They should be happy with the mithril.
Considering the value of that
All right,
stuff.
we get inspiration, which means you don't get any... Oh, you get one. You use one. I'm up to full now. I'm at 6. And let us continue on.
Please don't be something horrible. Please don't be something horrible.
The shadow deepens, though hope yet endures. 6 new enemies appear. No.
Don't you dare say that. Oh, lovely.
Huh.
You have traveled far to reach this place, and neither the elves nor dwarves have welcomed you warmly. The orcs have been trying to kill you, and Kolthang still, as far as you know, hounds you, intent on your destruction. Against all of this, hopelessness threatens to overwhelm you. Each hero suffers 3 fear. Spirit negates. I'm using 2 inspiration. Draw 4th card.
Nope. Why 4th card?
Oh, I thought that was the new thing you got drawn.
No, it's only when nearby orc or goblin.
Oh, right, there's nobody on the board.
Yeah, there's no one on the board, so I don't get any bonus. I'm going to use 1 of those to block 1, and then I'm going to use this inspiration to prevent 2 of that.
Okay.
So I'm going to spend 2 inspiration to block all the damage.
I spent 2 inspiration as well.
Yep.
And I got 1 success, so. Wow, that wasn't a bad.
Oh, that was it? Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take that.
I say you hand it over to the elves.
That's fine. Scout 2.
Right.
Alright, do I need to use my last food?
No, I'm fine. Right now.
But, I mean, time's getting ready to run out.
Hit it.
If you want me to just go ahead and use it, we can, just in case.
Yeah, because I don't think we're going to make it. If once into this phase, we're screwed, so.
Alright.
Might as well.
Get rid of 2 of your things.
Okay. Ready as I'll ever be.
You know what? I don't think I'm gonna.
The question is,
Use
should the elf friend give it to the elf, or the dwarf friend give it to the elf?
I don't know if it's gonna matter.
I agree.
I'll just go ahead and do it. Give the etching to Galatir. I appreciate this. A fine piece of work. I could marvel at its precision for a long while, says Galatir, but that would well adorn my walls. Think of the songs it might provoke, protests Onar. You agreed to follow their decisions, Galatir points out, motioning to you as one of his companions takes the etching. Following your example, Onar and Galatir haggle over progressively less valuable items, splitting them between their peoples in a way that they can agree upon. You have helped us immensely, says Galatir. You say that you have come seeking Narthal, what men call the Ember Crown. I grew them once in great beds, but as more of my people have passed into the west, many of our old glades have gone untended. There are some places within the valley among the mountains where narthel may still grow. You may seek them with our blessing. And I'll come along if you don't much mind, says Onar. The heroes win. Lore increases by 4. Each hero receives 4 experience. Oh, we actually won. Okay.
Well,
didn't know it was going to be over right then and there.
Hey, one more turn and we would have died, so now we're sneaky.
Yeah, I don't know if it happens at the end of that turn or if we get to go another turn. I'm not sure. We've never gotten that close.
The second we hit 28, I think the game's over.
Yeah, we've never gotten that close. So that actually ends Chapter 5 of the Ember Crown.
And next one actually starts with the title of the Ember Crown.
Does it?
Yeah, look, the title's at the top.
Let's say continue real quick.
The Ember Crown,
You're right.
Chapter 6. The black-fanged warg is wary of the pursuit. Her muscles ache and her wounds itch. Even the petty strife between the elves and the dwarves and the attacks by the orcs failed to stagger the warg slayers. She watches the warg slayers enter a valley within the Blue Mountains. They are here for a flower, she knows. She heard them speak of it around campfires. A plan forms in her mind. One last resort to defeat the warg slayers. One last effort to defeat the warg slayers. Next adventure will be a journey map. Warning.
Oh.
Losing this adventure will end the campaign.
Wow.
What the fudge?
Interesting. So.
That's going to be an interesting next stream.
We're not going to do it tonight just because we don't know how big the journey map's going to be, and those normally take a while.
Oh, yeah.
So we're probably going to quit here for tonight. Hopefully we'll be able to continue this adventure next week. Again, not sure if it's going to be on Thursday or Saturday. Probably not on Friday, because I currently have a tabletop gaming session going on Friday with another group of friends, and not be streaming that one. But we will continue this one as soon as we can. With her being remote next week, we'll have to see just how it all works when we all put it all together. But thanks everyone for watching. Thanks to Guff for chatting with us, and to Jan Case, who also stayed with us for a few minutes. But next time we will be doing the adventure map, and that will determine if we win or lose the campaign. So I wonder if that's the final battle then. Is that like the final journey map,
I don't think so.
You think if we lose, like it's, Coalfang's going to attack us and we have to
kill us?
Kill her.
I think that
survive.
If we lose this, it's because Coalfang kills us.
Yeah.
And I think if we win this, I think we have to journey back to the Shire.
It may not. It may just be an automatic, you're there.
I know, but this one doesn't say that if you win the campaign. It just says that if you lose, you will end the campaign.
True.
So I kind of have a feeling we might have to travel back to the Shire.
It's always possible. But that will be coming up, hopefully, next week at some point. And then once we finish all of these rounds of the game and actually finish the Hunt for the Ember Crown, we'll probably pick a different board game to start streaming Adventure in. Not sure what that will be yet. Our Total Stream still is fairly popular, so we're going to keep going ahead with that one, but I think we'll choose a different one to stream regularly moving forward. Maybe back to Gloomhaven or Mansions of Madness or
yeah, if you like
else.
a game like this, I'd suggest Mansions of Madness.
Yeah, maybe Mansions. Gloomhaven's still pretty popular, though, so we might do that as well. We'll see. Because we are streaming that with your Diviner character.
Yes, I do play the Diviner. Though hopefully you leveled up some of your other characters, please.
They didn't finish yet. They're still level 1.
Ah, fudge.
They're close, though.
Hey, that's good. My Diviner is nowhere near leveling. So the problem is that he was playing the Crag Heart, and the Crag Heart does not do enough damage when you play the Diviner, because the Diviner has no attack cards whatsoever. It's a purely support class. Unlike other classes where they're support classes, but they can still attack, no. The Diviner is like pure.
Yeah, so it was making it kind of difficult for us to finish some of the levels we were playing, just because I did not do any damage and she barely has any attack cards.
2, I believe, out of everything in my deck.
So, yeah, again, we'll see what else we stream. We may choose something different. We do have a couple of the Kickstarter games we actually haven't shown off yet that we have, so maybe we'll do one of those. Anyway, we'll see what we do, but thanks everyone for watching. We're going to be putting this stuff on YouTube. Give me a couple days, probably Monday. I need to post a bunch of stuff. I haven't posted last week's stuff yet, but probably tomorrow and Monday I'll be posting some new stuff up on YouTube, so if you're watching us there, feel free to join us on Twitch. Give us a follow there so you can see when we're going live. Other than that, thanks everyone for watching. And continuing to support us.
This is Day After Day Gaming. I'm Kat.
And I'm Bobby.
And keep on gaming day after day. I hope everybody has a wonderful week. Being stuck indoors or going to work. I'm going to be stuck indoors.
There you are.
But in a different house this time.
It's true.
I've spent the last 3 weeks here. Hey, at least you've gone to work. Closest thing I've done is walk up the sidewalk.
Very true.
For 10 minutes.
Have a good night, everyone. Have a great weekend.
Bye.